I'm Trevor Ou Tim from Barista Underground. We are interviewing the contestants of the 2012 National Coffee Championship of South Africa. And I'm now speaking to Donovan McLagan, who is the 2012 National Cup Taster Championship of South Africa.
Yeah, that's it.
That is brilliant.
Thanks, man.
And not to mention, he's also fifth in the world for the World Cup Tasters competition. So tell me about it. How is the competition, the World Cup Taster competition?
I really enjoyed it. I think just to be on the world stage and to experience that was great. And to learn. I think learning is always the most important thing. If you get a chance to do something like that, for me, it's a great learning experience.
So how did you fine tune your taste buds? What happened that got you into this position of being a national champion and fifth in the world? What's your secret?
I think it just comes from tasting coffees on a daily basis and then looking for those little nuances in the different coffees and then trying to dial your brain into those little things. So when you start tasting coffees, you can pick up the difference between one and the other, you know?
Yes. And you know, for the viewers who don't know, how many sensory variations in coffee are there? I know that there's more than in brandy, for instance.
I don't exactly know the number. I know there's more than one, so it's quite a complex wheel. I know when you look at the wheel, there's a lot of different flavors and stuff in there, so I'm not sure the number.
And your favorite, if I had to choose a single origin coffee, what would be your favorite?
That might vary from day to day, but I love the African coffees and South Americans.
The fruitiness of it.
The fruitiness of it, the nuttiness of the South Americans, some of the South Americans. One of my favorite coffees I tasted that we don't get very often is in El Salvador. It's just really outstanding.
Brilliant. And how's the competition gone for you so far, the cup tasting competition?
Cup Tasters this year hasn't been the greatest, but we'll be back. But the Barista Championship's going alright. I had my first round today, and hopefully I'll get to the next round. Otherwise, carry on, eh?
And for those viewers who don't know about what a Barista Championship is all about, you have 15 minutes to make 4
cappuccinos,
4 espressos,
and your signature drink.
4 signature drinks. And let me ask you about your signature drink, because that's always the interesting one, the creative side of coffee making. What was your signature drink?
So I had vanilla pods, where I infused into my espresso over a period of 4 to 5 minutes, and then I also produced a vanilla infused mousse, which I went lace on top. There was 2 parts of the drink. The first sip was getting the coffee flavors with the infused vanilla to bring out those very subtle tones in the coffee that are there. And then once you your first sip, you mix it all together and you have it as one big shot. Then it brings out all the other elements. You taste all the other elements in the coffee, which is
okay, that's great. So it's sort of like if you ever taste that, it's least like coffee. It accentuates the taste of it.
Yeah. So there's different tones in my coffee that I pointed out to the judges throughout my set. That at the end, when they down the shot, all those elements at different stages after they've swallowed came out in the coffee.
Now here's an interesting thing. You know, for athletes, you know, you get swimmers and they stretch in their arms and to get ready for a race. What does a taster do before coffee thing? Does he stick his tongue out against a mirror? Does he put pepper on and then salt and then kind of get his taste buds sort of activated that way? What do they do? How do you practice for this?
Some guys don't eat or just eat bread and drink water for days before. Some guys just go through the normal daily routine. For me, I have a shot of espresso just before I compete. It helps me just dial in my taste buds.
That's great.
Yeah.
Shot my brew.
Thank you very much.
Very nice speaking to you. And you'll catch all of these videos on www.baristaunderground.com. So don't miss it. Thanks so much. Thanks, Don.